Fans from around the world, my name is Mike Molesky. This is a replay broadcast of the eSeniors GT3 World Championship Season 15, first race, Bathurst in Australia. That is an exciting track, and I'm telling you, we had an exciting race, so you're in for some excitement today. And yes, Season 15, we are simulation racers 50 years old plus. We have racers from all decades, from 50s to 70s. And, excuse me, this is our Season 15, short season this year, ending December 15th. We're going to start, we kind of reversed some orders here. We're starting with Bathurst, the crazy track, and ending with Spa. So Spa should be a great ending season if the standings are pretty close. So this is race number 1. Oh, before I forget, simulation racing is a sport. So that makes us athletes, over 50-year-old plus drivers, simulation racing athletes. So I'm really looking forward to this season. And this race yesterday, this race took place yesterday, November 4th. It wasn't live streamed, so I do a replay of that race. Different kind. If you haven't seen a replay broadcast, it's a little bit different. And let's just get right into it. So qualification was exciting. There's the pole position overall race was very close. If you look at it here, just make sure we get set up again. Between Branco and John Saunders. John had the pole position, lost time in the last corner and just didn't make it and ended up on second place. So that is our top 3 guys in the silver category. Remember, we have platinum category. We have platinum, silver, and bronze, and we got a great lineup in silver this year. That's the hot shot guys, and Branco got the pole position today. And well, let's just go with the showing. Let me get the livery camera up here. We'll go through the liveries and the nice new liveries this year. There is Branco Bizak. He is in first place, just by a few tenths of a second over John Saunders. There he is. He's got a new livery this year. Nice British, the UK flag. And next is Laurent Roulette in a BMW. So we got a McLaren, a Aston Martin. I think that's the only Aston Martin. John Saunders in an Aston Martin. Good for him. I think he just wanted some change from previous seasons. There is the beautiful Gulf livery, classic livery, on a Bentley from Stuart Packen. Yeah, very nice. And look at this, Steve Young, Sky 194, is in a Mustang this year, so that should be fun to watch. So we've got, look at that, we've got top 6 guys, all different manufacturers. Paolo Noves is in 6th place in the first Ferrari. Next is Steve Howells. There's the Brute livery. Nice, beautiful colors there in the McLaren. Laszlo Nemeth, I think that's a new livery for him. Nice, beautiful livery, actually. Terry Throwbridge, and Terry is going to be my interview of the week, driver's interview of the week. Look for that on Wednesday. I believe it's 4 p.m. UK time. We'll be on live with the infamous Terry Throwbridge. Next is Jeff Odette in the second Ford Mustang. Next is Terry Howard in another Mustang. So that's going to be fun to watch. So let's go back there. Look at so he was Terry was pole position in the silver category. Nice split here. All the platinum guys are up there, up in their times into 1st to 8th place. Now the first silver guys, a pack of silver guys, which means we've got everybody put in the right categories. So Terry Throwbridge was 5/100ths of a second ahead of Jeff Odette. And there's Terry Howard in the classic, I think that's the stock Mustang livery. I like it though. And boss man Jeremy Arbas is in 12th place in his familiar rocket McLaren, sticking with the McLaren this year. Whoa, there's a neon livery for us. Bruce Hopkins from the US of A in a BMW. Danny Britos in his familiar blue and white. Hugo Caballero, number 444, in his familiar McLaren blue and white, also popular. Richard McKay, he's got a different livery. He's in the McLaren again. I believe, I'm trying to think if he was in the McLaren last year or a Ferrari. I think he was in a Ferrari. Anyway, Richard is in car 997 in an interesting looking livery. Ollie is in his usual black McLaren. Way to go, Ollie, number 11. Paul Garnham is in the first and not quite the only Porsche. I'm sure Bekavic's in a Porsche. That is the first Porsche. 396. Yolt Kiss. I think that is a new livery for Yolt. Oops, what happened? We changed cameras here. Hang on. Go back a camera. Somehow the camera got changed. Let's find the camera again. Oop. There we go. I'm having trouble with my computer. It's the second time I've tried the start here. Andy Driscoll in a, I think, one and only Mercedes. We'll have to get inside his car and listen to that Mercedes engine. Richard Coulomb, that's a new livery. Auto Racing. Good for him. Neil Leader, that's a familiar color for him, but he might have a different sponsor in Silk Cut. Kevin Walker, newer guy. Oh man, we're just jumping around here. What is going on? I'm having significant issues with my system here today. Where was I? Was it Neil Leader? Yeah, this is not good. I wonder if it's my mouse that's screwing up. Flick it around here for a second. This doesn't seem to like my mouse. Blah. That is a stupid thing to have, huh? And where were we? Neil Leader. I'm going to try and find the... Geez, I got to get this working. I'm going to just hang on with me, everybody. Just hang on. I know it's live. But I'm going to go get a new battery for my mouse. That could be what it is. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. The wonders of live TV here. Put a new battery in the mouse. Let's see if that makes a difference. Got new triples this week, so that's causing me a few issues. Now let's see if I got my mouse. That looks like that might have been the problem. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's see if I can find the. Let's try and find the right camera again. Yeah, the wonders of live TV, isn't it? Nope, that did not solve my problem. Oh, shoot. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this work. Where were we? 5. I don't have good control over my... You guys can see what's happening here in my overlay. That's a bit better. Okay, I just moved the screen up a little bit. All right, where were we? We were at Neil Leader. Oh, no, that didn't do it either. Hold on. Where is my... Oh, it was really ugly. Hold on. Now I got a real mess. Like I said, I got triples now, so it's not behaving very nice. May have to cancel this. What is this thing doing? And you're seeing all this crap. I know you are. Just hang on. We'll just bear with me for a little while longer. May have to redo my whole system here. Not today, but wow, look at that. I know you're seeing all this. It does not like me having. Hold on, let me. There we go. Maybe that's better. Nope. You certainly don't want to watch the whole thing with that little tiny. Oh, there we go. We're back here, but as my. Okay, so far so good. Let's hang in there. Let's find the right camera again before it goes crazy. There we go. So we were at Neil Leader. No, we weren't. We were at Kevin Walker. New guy from last year. Jean-Marie Grolot in his familiar green. Nick Newcomb is next. So, sorry. Malcolm Hutchison in an Audi. That's the only Audi, I'm sure. There's Nick Newcomb in a Ferrari. Paul Sauvage, Philip Sauvage, sorry. Alvaro Oliveira. Alvaro. Okay, I won't get against him. From Portugal. Welcome. I think you have raced with us before, Oliveira. Mr. Oliveira, welcome anyway. Brian Banks, a familiar guy. Ken Schmidt, one of the old guys, as he's got the old guy. He's in a Mustang this year, though. That's good. Jose Vasconcelos. That is a new fellow, I'm sure. I think we were talking to him on the stream before. Jorge Lee from Pacifica. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look up where that is, what that is. Joaquim Rodriguez. Look at that wonderful livery. There's me, Mike Molesky. Oh, if I didn't mention it before. I made podium this week. First podium ever. Joe Bukavik, he is in the Winnipeg Jets hockey team livery. Look at that. Winnipeg Jets. That's my buddy Joe Bukavik. Ed Jones, another new fellow, I think. And Stephen Buckley is starting. Look at that nice livery, though. Carbon fiber livery, starting from the pits. All right, let's get something going here. Some excitement. Let's get back to the top. So I haven't really watched... let's get a good view right there. I haven't watched the series stream except for some action at the beginning. Hold on 1 second. Why am I not hearing the... Now we got a sound issue. Hang on. I haven't watched the series stream except for some action at the beginning. Hold on one microphone. Okay, hang on. Try that again to see if we got sound for you. It's kind of boring to watch it quietly. Ooh, that's not it either. Hang on another second. And since my whole system is new here, what do I pick? Oh, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Hang on, we got to put the sound through. I can't do that from here. I got to put the sound through the speakers. Okay, I have to get out. Just bear with me again. Hey, usually guys, if you're watching this for the first time, I'm usually much more organized and set up than this. But sorry about that. The wonders of live TV again. It is an exciting race once I get to it. So, options, audio. We want to pick Yeti's microphones. There we go. That is my fault. I should have noticed I hadn't hearing it in the. We're gonna get to it sooner or later. There we go. Now you can hear it. I know you're hearing it now. So let's get back to 5 minutes. There we go. Here we go. Toggle up. Get us on the first lap. Get us a good camera angle. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Now we're going to start. And hang on to your hats. It is a great start. So we've got Branko and John. Let's see who... I have no idea who wins this race. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Let's see who gets through this start. Let's see if pole position gets maintained. There comes Laurent They're jockeying for position, coming around that last corner. And here we go. We're cutting green soon. And looks like John's trying to do a bit of a... There goes green. John's coming around the outside. He's going to have to make... And look at that. He gets the lead in the first corner. Great job there. Let's just go to see if there's any excitement in the first corner. No three wides. No bumping. Oh, there was a bit of a bump there. Nothing too dramatic. We've got some three wides there. Get back to the top again. But yes, John jumped the gun here and got pole right away. There's a little bit of action there on that first corner. That is Sky Young trying to get something going. Here's the first corner. Anybody really close? Everybody's stretched out at that point. Oh, there's the beginning of what you're going to see. What a pileup. That is definite pandemonium. Oh, look at that. We're going to jump to driver view, or whoever we are here. That's me. There is the driver. No, my button's not working. God damn it. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to back up now. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. That's my car. Pause. Let me find the right camera for you. So we had pandemonium here on about the third corner going up the hill. This is my view as I'm coming in. Yellow flags start flying. I'm slamming on the brakes and just look at this parking lot. Parking lot. Nowhere to go. So we'll just back up a little bit here. To, let me see, 705 is what I saw, and we'll jump on board with Mr. Walker. I think this is where it all starts. Oop, that's a little too far. And a little too far. There's Mr. Walker coming in. Takes a bit of a peek. And there was no room there. And then he gets hit from behind. Now he is starting right in there. And then these guys come smashing through. Cars flying everywhere. Now I did a little bit of a review for this. And I'll take you to... who is it? Brian, not Brian Banks. Is it Brian Banks? Yes. Brian did not get much of a warning for yellow flags. Now watch this. That action took place. No, there's the first yellow flag just as he's coming around the corner. Now, when you look at me, I'm getting yellow flags way back here. That's why I can stop in time, right there. So let's just go back to Brian and see what he ended up getting involved with. There he comes around the corner, does not know anything yet, probably didn't get a yellow flag in his ear. Now you're getting the flag and just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. I'll just go back to myself here. Let me stop for, and look how long I have to wait for an avenue. I can't even find my, boy, the tower got so screwed up. Where is my where am I? Where am I? There I am. There. So look how long I have to wait to get through. So everybody stop behind us. There's 4 or 5 of us there. These guys don't know what to do. That's a little bit of a misnomer in terms of a car jumping up like that. So now there's a bit of an avenue. These guys really, it goes Sauvage to the pits, and then we can get going here. But oh yeah, this tower is going to be a disaster. So these guys at the front have no idea what's going on. Whoop. Oh, those are all, where let me find John Saunders here. John is in the lead, followed by Branco, followed by Stewart. Let's just stay with these. Again, they have no idea what's going on, although they're all the way around the track. And the tower still hasn't gotten itself set up. There we go, get rid of those names. All right, now one of the issues with this replay mode, as we all know, is that I can't control the tower. It only gives me gaps at the sectors. So anyway, there we go. going to turn my volume down slightly. Look there. Get a little bit of red. Okay, so where are we here? We are, let's go to Branco in that McLaren. And we've got John Saunders with a 0.6 of a second lead for Platinum guys. And Laurent's not. So these guys are all spread out within a half a second of each other. Let's just follow them through. Let's follow Branco through the Mount Panorama mountain top. I don't know what volume we're getting here. We're not getting any engine noise today. Let's go into the driver. Oh, I can't. Again, I don't want to screw it up again with my good buttons here. Camera. There we go. That's an inside view. Some nice. There we go. We got an inside view. Usually have buttons set up for all these cameras, but it's not working right now, so we're gonna have to bear with me for all that. So that's the view for that. Let's see. Terry Throwbridge is up ahead, I believe. Ahead, yep, that's him. Jeff Odette, he's got a second lead on Jeff, and Howard is just a little bit behind. And what's happening here now with bronze? Malcolm Hutchison is in the lead for the bronze guys. Who was in the lead? Terry was in the lead for that, the silvers. And Oliveira is a little bit further behind. So Hutchinson is right up against Kiss, who looks like he's got tons of damage. There's something happened up here to Caballero. What did I see? Hutchison. I thought there was some action up ahead of him, but anyway. And down further down. This is not going to be none of my better broadcasts, but we'll just stay with it. Get a sector time on Malcolm. There we go. Now he's 1 second behind. So let's just see what's going on at the front. We've got Branco, who is still, he is harassing John coming up the hill. He's just behind him. So any little miss by John, and Branco's going to be all over him. So they've opened up a couple of second lead on Stewart, who's next behind in third place. So this looks like a battle between these two fellas. Let's remember this is a 50-minute race. One pit stop. A little bit of a change this year. We are instituting tires being optional. A tire change being optional. If you do not change tires, you will get a 5-second shorter pit stop, which is 25 seconds instead of 30 seconds. So that is a new strategy. I don't know if anybody did it here. I won't be able to tell. Steve Young is following Paulo. See where we got some other good Howard behind him, and Laszlo a little bit further back. Let's see what's happening with Silver. That's Jeff Odette. He's looking at Terry Throwbridge up ahead of him. So we got a great separation here in terms of all the classes, except for bronze, which has Mike Hutchison way ahead of the number 2 guy is Alvaro. Now Alvaro is got a 6-second lead. So everybody is really spread out here. Oh, sorry. Happened there. There we go. Hutchinson, sorry. There. Hutchinson is looking at a couple of seconds back from second place. Ken Schmidt is just behind Hutchinson. And it's got all mixed up, of course, because of that big crash that we had a good look at. Go back to Branco. Branco's keeping that gap nice and tight. It looks like we're going to have a race and a half here today. Oh, my buttons are working now. Good. There's another view. Let's find a good camera view. Look at that action. I just love Mount Panorama for the action. Look at this. The leaders are already going to lap somebody here. I love the action. I love this camera view. Let's just see what he's looking at. Now my button didn't work again. Oh, he's taking a crack. He took a quick peek. He took a quick peek. I'm not sure where my buttons are not working. I really don't like the fact that that's happening, but we'll just stick with it here. So that's Branko trying to get ahead of John. He had a little peek there, but it did not work. He is right behind him. I wish my driver view button worked. What is it going? Anyway, there we go. Branko's still trying. Who is that behind him? I'll just take a quick peek at the car behind. He get past. Oh, where's Stewart? Stewart's a couple of seconds behind. There was they passed the back marker there. That is Steve Young. He is trying to get by Paulo. He's really close. Let's get it on board somehow. Look at that. I'm getting all sorts of weird stuff going on with my buttons. Let's try and find a good camera here. There we go. That's not a chase view I don't like, but it's better than nothing. Right now that's Steve Young trying to chase down Paulo. And have we got anybody really close here? Yes, we do. Andy Driscoll was close to Neil Leader, who is close to Michel Coulomb. That button's working. That's okay. Neil's trying to get hold. Not sure my driver view button's not working, but it isn't. There's the driver view. And what's going on back here in silver or bronze? Not very much. A lot of guys way at the back in silver from that big crash. Everybody's got pretty big gaps, except for these guys. These three are in battle here for the guys up ahead. They're battling not really for that close a position. Let's get back on with Branko here. Branko is still trying to chase down John. This is a race. It's going to be here for a while, I think, unless something happens. Neil Leader is very close to Richard Coulomb. He's taking peeks. He is taking peeks. And he's going to pass him. There we go. Nice job. I am going to go back a few seconds here. I'm going to pause it and let's look at a better view for that. Oh, that looks like a good view. Go back 5 seconds. Did I go back 5 seconds already? There we go. That is Andy on. There we go. This is what we want to see. Look at those three cars together. Take an outside look. Outside. And then he just barrels through on that corner. Just a beautiful job of outbraking Richard. Is that Richard or is that... that was Richard McKay. Yeah, he outbraked Richard McKay. Look at these four cars. That's Andy Driscoll, Richard Coulomb, Neil Leader, Jean-Marie Rouleau, Joop Kiss, and Ollie's not that far behind. But here, look at this. This is Kiss trying to get by Jean-Marie. Look at Jean-Marie. Yeah, Jean-Marie. He's got the inside. Is he going to try and outbrake him? Hang on. Let's watch this. No, he's not going to give it a try at this one. Maybe he's watched already that what kind of braking point he is. Branko is still harassing John. And then who else is Steve is on Paulo Noves's tail, and this Howell's right behind him. Yes, he is. So these three guys are very close together. Kind of camera angle. Sorry, the wrong button there. Let's go Steve Young. See if I can find the right camera here. I'm watching the inside action. There's Steve Young. Howells is not far behind, I don't think. Well, he's a little bit behind. Let's see if Steve can do an outbreak here in this Ford. Listen to that Ford's engine. Beautiful to listen to. Love it. Close to what a Ford really looks, sounds like. How is Branko doing? Branko's got the same. Oh, looks like Steve went off a little bit. Might have lost a little bit of speed there. I think Branko's making up the gap a little bit. Just watch what happens. He's making it up a lot. Yes, he is. He's going to take a peek at it. Not going to happen here. And now, that was a great job by John on that corner. We're going to follow these guys all the way through the hill. Listen to that McLaren. And, yeah, I believe Saunders is in the only Aston Martin. We all know John can drive the phone book and make it work. Change of car is not going to mean much difference. Let's go on with Steve. These three guys, 4 or 5 guys actually, are just neck and neck. Looks like Steve's got some pace on Paulo, but just can't get by him. Let's just see how he does coming through these S's. See, look at that. He can make up the gap pretty easily, but he's got to get ahead of him. Let's see what he can do coming out of the exit for that long straight coming up. That may be where he can make it happen. This is for 5th place in. Oh, look at that Ferrari take off though. Great job by Paulo on the exit there. Okay, let's find somebody else with a gap. Danny Britos on Jeremy. Britos is a great driver, as we know. So he's in the platinum category, trying to get by a whole pile of silver guys. Didn't make it happen there. Who's next? Neil leader on Richard. Oh, looks like Neil got by Richard. Let's see where that happened. That's since the last segment. Let's just see what happened here. Richard was ahead. Now there's Richard is ahead. And let's try and find a good camera angle. See what's going on. There they are. All right. Somehow leader got ahead of Coulomb. Did Coulomb make a mistake? Oh, that's what happened. There's number 216. Ooh, we've got a problem. We've got a problem. Who is number 216? Why can't I see that? 216 is maybe down the hill here. There he is. That is Malcolm Hutchinson. Let's go back a bunch of seconds. Find a good camera angle. That's a good camera angle. So we have a bit of a back marker here who caused some issues. He just lost it on his own, I think. Yeah, he had a different. He saw that guy braking, and then somebody comes by and almost hits him. Now guys are all over the place, but now that's what I wanted to see. Who was that hit, went in sideways? That is. Let's try and find a good camera angle. That is number 70. 70. Where are we? Number 70. That is Neil Leader. Oh, that is something else, isn't it? And who else is next? That is, anyway, whoever that is a not good spot to be stopped. And he jumped into the pits. All right, let's just keep it going here. But anyway, I'm glad I caught that action. We are on board with Zolt. I hate this view because you don't hear an engine, you don't hear anything. There we go, that's the view we like. There's Yolt on, don't think that's Neil Leader. Neil Leader got stuck in that old mess. Car ahead. Oh, let's see here. Car ahead is Richard Coulomb. Not Richard Coulomb. So Richard made it through. It was Neil Leader that died, I think. I don't think Neil's up ahead. No, he's not. Oh, is he ahead of Richard? No, that's Andy Driscoll. No, Neil was got caught in the mess. All right, let's keep seeing what's happening here. way down here with Branko. Branko looks like he had a problem. He is 2 seconds behind Saunders. Well, that's a significant event. Let's just find out where that happened. Because here, let's just keep going back. Back. There. There he's close to Saunders to where he was the whole time. There, we found it right there. Oh, Branko. Let's change the camera just to see again what transpired. Should we try finding that overhead? That's a good view. Go back another 5 seconds. Coming over the hill. Very close. Oh, just I want to see if he hit the. Let's try and find the overhead view. It's not always good. No, we won't find a good angle there. Guess we can go in his cockpit though. The cockpit view there. Well, it's passenger. That's good enough. Let's just see what happens. Just a few seconds beyond here. We've got his 1 second or half a second gap that he's had all race. Just clipped the wall, I think. Luckily, he stayed on, didn't turn around, but it's going to have significant damage there, I think. So that is affecting that lead big time. Let's find a different view. All right, so that's done. Oh, well, let's get on with these guys. There's Steve on that Mustang. He is after Paulo again. Let's see if this Mustang can make any inroads on the straight on that Ferrari. Or is the Ferrari going to take off? Because he looked like he got a great exit this time. Looks like that Ferrari just maintains its gap, the gap. Let's just see there. Yeah, that's the same gap all the way through. Just as good camera angle. I like that. Let's just stick with it for a while. And how's Danny Britos doing on Jeremy? They're going down the long straight here, I believe. So you see how everybody's all over the place in terms of gaps with that big accident we had. And let's just keep on here with Danny to see if he makes any inroads. Yes, he has a nice braking point compared to Jeremy there. All right, let's just recap who's who here. Well, we got John Saunders now with a 2 second lead over Branko after Branko had that problem. And Branko has got a 3 second lead over Stewart. But there's a few people. That is Laurent. And he is that behind him? That is, so these three guys are in great. This is a great race between these four guys for 4th, 5th, and 3rd. He can hang in there because Steve is right behind them also. Steve's got a great gap here. Look at this. This is great racing action. There's so much that can happen on this hill. He's only about a car length and a half behind Paulo. Little tap on the brakes to that hill. And here they come. It's again that great exit in this next corner that makes for the right momentum coming around on the straight. If you do it right, you can just pass the guy easily. Now, look at that Mustang's just a little bit behind. That's a heavy car. Maybe he had a hard time throwing around those corners. All right, so Terry Throwbridge. Let's just go back here. Terry Throwbridge is in first place in silver. He's got a 3 second lead over Odette. And back here in the bronze category, Alvaro is in first place. And he's got a significant lead, probably like a 20 or 30 second lead over right now Ken Schmidt. Did I just notice a change? Hang on here. Jose. No, is that a change? It was Jose ahead. Let me back up a few seconds here. No, that's okay. Go back a little bit. So Jose and Ken Schmidt are quite a big ways around. And look at that! Look at that name right there in 4th place, Mr. Mike Molesky. Good job, Mikey. You avoided getting into any trouble. But anyway, there's lots of gaps here, except for our friends here, Steve Young, Noves, and Rolette. Right. And ahead of them is that Stewart in the Bentley. Steve catches up with Paulo in the, look at that, he's right behind him now. Now let's again see what happens coming through that last corner. That last corner right here. Steve has to brake a little bit more than Laurent, and that Ferrari gets that corner every time. All right, we are approaching halfway point. There'll be some pit stops happening here soon, so that's going to totally mix everybody up. But we'll see where these three guys end up after the pit stops. This is the definite spot for action, except for, let me hang on with it for a little while longer. Watch Steve, and then there's Laurent. Laurent in that BMW. He does a great job. That is an M. Is that the M6? Let's see if that's an M6 or the M4. He does a great job in that BMW. He's always up there. There, Steve is got three car lengths. But it looks like Paulo caught up with these four guys. Got Stewart right there. So 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and Howell's dropped back now. 6. They're all together. Any mistakes is just going to be a disaster for these guys. But great racing. This is the great race of the day here, right here. Looks like Danny Britos has dropped back a little bit on Jeremy. And I don't see anybody else with close gaps in terms of the racing. Looks like John has opened up another second on Ranko. See if we can find an inside view on Steve Young as he's going through these. There we go. That's he catches up with Paulo there. Just can't. Oh no! Oh no! An unforced error. Okay, let's find another camera angle for that. An unforced error on Steve Young. He was just getting a little bit anxious there because he could catch up to him. Oh, he just touched the grass and that got him out of sorts. Now he's backed up the wrong way. What's he gonna do? Let's just watch him to see how he gets out of it. He's got a smart move. He's going to go up to the spot here, make a corner turn. Hopefully he doesn't get black flag for going backwards. There we go. That's a great job, Steve, on getting back on track. Oh, I'm glad I caught that. Not that I'm glad he caught that in terms of what happened to Steve, but I just like catching the action when something happens. It's dramatic, and that was dramatic for sure. All right, so these guys have opened up a bit of a gap. And now Terry Howard in that Ford is catching up with Jeff Odette. Again, let's look at, with something happening here. Odette and Throwbridge. That's Throwbridge up ahead. So these three guys have caught up with Terry Throwbridge for the lead in the silver category. So now we got a race here, folks. And Odette's going into the pits. Terry's in the lead. Odette decided he needed to go into the pits now, whether he had to or he just wants to do an undercut on him. Let's see where Odette comes out after the next lap when these guys pit. I'll forget for sure. So now Terry's got a 2-second lead on the other Terry Howard. And Odette is in the pits. And Danny Britos is not that far behind. Did we move to him? Where is Danny? There he is. He is chasing down Jeremy again. And catching him here and there. Find the right camera angle again. Fall in a little bit for a while. Look at that, number 17 or 17th place. That's Stephen Buckley. He started from the pits, so I'm not sure why he started from the pits, by the way, but he made up a lot of spots. We have a field of like 35, do we not? 36. Big field today. Of course, it's the first race. But Danny Britos is trying to catch up with the back of the pack in platinum there. Trying to get by Jeremy. It's his get on board with Stephen Buckley. Looks like he's only got a. Why can't I see Alvaro? Oh, no! I thought for a second I thought I saw a car sideways. He must have gotten by Oliveira. Like my mouse is acting up again. Try and find something. We have like Laurent. That is Pacman ahead of him, and Paolo is behind these guys, but they've opened up a pretty big gap amongst themselves. And Daniel's still trying to chase down Jeremy. I think that's the biggest battle, but that's not really for position in their own categories. Oh yeah, my mouse is acting up again, sorry. And let's just see what else we've got going on here. Maybe this is a good one. I am chasing Mr. Jones there. I'm only about 2 seconds behind. You can watch the way I make these, this amateur guy makes these corners in the Ferrari. Oh, that was not a very good corner there. Shouldn't have shown that one. That was not my best corner on that last one. Oh, look at that. Steve Young's got a 30-second stop and go on top of everything else. I don't know what happened there, whether he was in the pits or not. Let's just take a quick peek. He's in the pits. No, he's not. He must have. Oh, who's out ahead? And my car ahead's not working. Is that Ed Jones? Yes, it is, and he is trying to get by. And he does get by Vasconcelos. Because Vasconcelos is going into the pits, but I saw this happening. I went into the pits next. I'm not sure why Jose did this. I'm not sure what happened. Was that a mechanical error? Let's just take a peek here to see what's going on. He had a problem, I'm sure, with his equipment. He got started in second. Now he's having big time trouble. Hope he doesn't get speeding here. He's in second gear. Now he's in first gear. He's not moving very well. So he's having, I think, hardware issues. All right, so there's a lot of pit stops happening. I am going to jump ahead. Let's go with Branco. Branco's in the pits now. I'm just going to jump ahead to where Branco. Okay, let's just see where Branco comes out. I don't like watching all this action when some people have that pit stop. They're going to jump ahead to lap 18 here. Branco's still behind. Looks like those guys ahead of him. I know Branco had a problem if everybody's on the same pit stop strategy at this point. They should be. Let me just jump another lap. Who was out ahead of him? That is Rollo, so that's not a guy. I'm going to try and get through here. We're going to have a whole bunch of. This is a race. This is a race. Remember we talked about Noves and these guys. Well, this is for second place. They're running into traffic. Ooh, Stewart had a little bit of a wiggle there. And let me see who is ahead of Stewart. Let's watch what happens here first. There's Stewart, and that is Mr. Oliveira. That is a back marker. Not a back marker, but everybody's out of whack here now. But this is for second place on Platinum, so this is for the big bananas here. And what else have we got going? Terry Throwbridge is only good job there by letting these guys the blue flags. Looks like Stewart's having trouble holding that Bentley together. I'm gonna just watch these guys for a bit longer. Sorry for all the problems I'm having with hardware today. But can't be helped. Try and straighten that out for next week. May have to take my triples offline during broadcasting. While this is going on, right here. At one point, Ollie was right behind Richard. I think the gap's opened up a little bit. What else is happening here? In bronze, now we have Ken Schmidt in the lead. I'm not sure if that's pit stop related or not. And he is 6 seconds ahead of Ed Jones, who's in second place in bronze. And look at the boy here. Mr. Molesky is in third place in bronze. Nice job, Mikey. Follow me again just so you see that this last corner, don't screw up every time. I have got a 6 second lead over Mr. Lee. That's a better corner, Mikey. So now I just try to maintain that 6 seconds all the way through. Not hold back too much, but also not let him catch up. Chop that gap. So we still got a great race here at the end for the race overall lead between Paulo and Stewart. John Saunders is quite a ways ahead. John Saunders has got it in the bag. Let's just take a quick peek at John here. He's running into some traffic. That's okay. Let's just see how smooth he is going through these S's. Look at that. Let's see if even Lift has done that one. He did a little break. Oh no! This could be dangerous. Ho ho ho! Let's watch that again. Not sure who that is ahead of him. Oh shoot! I got way back. Oh, now I lost that spot. My mouse is a mess. Is this where it happened? Not sure. That was quite exciting though, wasn't it? Poor John, he saw his lead flash before his eyes. We'll go lap by lap to see if we catch that again. Where he was. No, that was this lap. Maybe it'll be right here on this lap. We'll try and find that. There it is! Oh! I'm having trouble. But anyway, he got through that. Just. Here's Laurent. Trying to chase down Paulo. Steve Howells is quite far back now. Who else have we got in some close racing? Oh, we got some close racing. Oh, no, not that close. 2 second lead between Jones and Smith for first place. And I'm going to wait for the sector to finish to see what's going on in silver. Well, that's pretty. Sorry, but I just locked all my screens for a second. They're all back now. I'm feeling I'm running my CPU a little hot, but anyway, let's keep that. Let's not worry about that for now. We're on board with Laurent. What I was trying to go through here was the two Terrys, Throwbridge and Howard. He is 2 seconds behind. We've got 3-4 laps to go. So I am going to stick with these guys because, whoa, I have to do a little correction there because these three guys are very close together for second, third, and fourth. Let's just get on board with Paolo. Maybe I'll try and find a good camera angle here. Oh, look at that. Jumping all over the place, sorry, but I can't touch the cameras. Okay, I'll just stay with this camera angle for the rest of the race. Because I'm having trouble with Windows, I believe. I can go back and look at Laurent. Laurent's fallen behind quite a bit, but Paolo is harassing Stewart big time. Stewart's got to be feeling the pressure. I'm sure he can see Laurent in his rearview mirror. Going wacko on me here. Sorry for all that. These triples are hard on my CPU, I think. There's some traffic up ahead of Stewart there, so that might come into play because we've got 3 laps to go. It's definitely going to come into it. lets Paulo catch up, that's for sure. Oh, good job sort of letting them through with the blue flag. He might have wanted to wait till he got to this corner, but no damage there. Just going to see if Paulo got caught up in anything. No, he didn't. Neither did Laura. Now they maintain about the same gap. So Bentley in second place. Just look at that leaderboard. We've got an Aston Martin, a Bentley, a Ferrari, a BMW, and a McLaren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful to see different manufacturers up there. Down below you can see Terry Trowbridge has got a 2-second lead over second place in silver. And way down below, Ken Schmidt in the lead for the bronze category. And he has got, let me take a, I'm not sure when the sector is going to, he looks like he's got a significant lead over Ed Jones, who's second in bronze. And there we go, John Saunders has a 11-second lead over second place. Beautiful job, John. He's just a metronome on this Bathurst track. Howard gained a little bit. Howard's looking at challenging Trowbridge here. Trowbridge has got some traffic he's got to worry about. This is a bit of a battle. I'm going to watch these two here. This is, again, very close. This is going to be the battle we see. Because first and second in bronze, there is a 4-second lead. So we'll see this. And more traffic up ahead for Trowbridge. Sorry, for Paulo. Let this thing happen. Let's see if again Paulo can catch up because there's traffic involved. Not sure who that is ahead, but I'm sure he'll let them by on the straight here. Should not be a problem. And the blue flag's waved. And now get out of the way, whoever that is. These guys battle it out. Bit of a battle going on for last place on the podium also. Oh, look at that guy's not letting them go by on the straight. It's going to cause a problem, I think. Let's see if I can find out who that is. That is Mr. Buckley. Mr. Buckley, let these guys race. Come on now. Because Paulo was able, now he's going to let them by. A little late, I think. And how are we doing between Howard and Trowbridge? Where's Trowbridge? Did he get by? No, he couldn't. See Trowbridge. Let us go back a bunch of seconds here to see if there was a change in the lead late. That is Howard. I don't see Trowbridge ahead of him. Or did Howard have the problem? Where is Trowbridge? Who is behind him? Howard's behind him, but by quite a bit. That's more than a second and a half, so something must have happened there for Terry, but that gap is quite large now. There we're looking at here, we're looking at the gap for the race for third place in silver. That is Hopkins trying to get Odette down, but way up here we still got Paulo and lots again, so there's some traffic to worry about. So let's just keep hanging on here. There's Hopkins. The gap's opened up a little bit more. It's a BMW on a Ford. And I think that is the only action right now for significant position. Ooh, look at that. The Ford really has a early break compared to Bruce. Forgot Jeff's name for a second there, Bruce. And back up here, Paulo is, let's see what's going to happen on the hill. We'll go back to the other two guys when we can. How many laps left? Oh, this is the last lap, I think. This is the last lap, so we'll follow this all the way through to the end. I don't hear the announcer saying last lap for the leader, or is the leader. Pete, he's coming up. Maybe that's going to be a last. No, That is going to be the last lap for sure. There's that, and there is Hopkins and Odette. Keep following both of them. If anybody takes any risks, well, this is the long straight. There's not many places to take a risk now. We'll follow this through, and then we'll jump over to Hopkins and Odette once they're done. Although, oh, looks like Paulo went deep into that corner. That's dangerous sometimes going deep there. That big Bentley going around those corners. Ferrari has a bit of an advantage there, I think, as well as through braking points. And that is the way it's going to end. So Saunders, Packman, and Noves. And in the silver category, we've got third up for grabs yet down the hill. I am sure Terry, where is Terry's going to catch, or going to do it. He's coming through. We're going to grab these guys for a bit. We'll grab Terry Throwbridge as he goes over the finish line. Right about here. Way to job. Good job, Terry, for your first win of the season in silver. But the third place is still up for grabs, although Bruce has fallen back slightly. Just slightly. Still could be a mistake on Odette's part. But look at the way the braking points are different for these two guys. There's still a chance. Oh, he overcooked it. And that's the end there. Now we go back to the bronze category. And that's already over. And that is me over the finish line for my third place. Podium for the first time for Mr. Molesky. Yes. He just survived Mount Panorama. That's about all you can say about that. All right, folks. Sorry for all the hardware problems. Let me just put the screen back up here. Yeah, very sorry for all the hardware problems, and I'll try and work those things out before the next time I do a broadcast. So, if you stayed through to the end for all this. Oh, who's watching? Jeff's watching. Oh, so I didn't say too much about you. Yeah, PC crap happens to all of us, what Jeff said. Anyway, yeah, we got some significant, some fun action there. So caught a few of the little dust-ups that we had. And we'll see you all next week. Next week is Red Bull Ring. Oh, yeah, we don't race that one very much. So that'll be fun. We're going to have to sharpen up our pencils, our racing skills for Red Bull, because we don't do that one often enough. And that is going to be next Saturday or all week for the different classes. So thanks for watching, Jeff, and all you guys who watch it later. And we'll see you all next week. Bye now.